Alright, yeah, welcome on into the stream. We're going back in with some Magic Arena. How are we all doing today? As you can see, I've got a lot of dailies to do, and I think in today's stream we're going to try and do a lot of those things. We're definitely getting a pack opening though, I can tell you that for sure. So, let's get in with some green ramp to start off with, and then as the stream progresses we might work through some of those dailies, who knows. 10 letters, bring it. Oh dear. Wow. We got all the payoff, but not really much ramp. Got a draw. A couple of draws to find a little bit more ramp, and then if we can go into Carnage Tyrants, if we're up against control, we just win. Most of the time. I think we can actually keep that. As weird as it looks. More lands. Not ideal. Anything but lands was what I wanted there. And maybe 8 drops. We'll hold off on the 8 drops for now. Alright, we're up against Dinos. So even Enter the Unknown's not actually too bad. As long as this Channeler Initiate survives. Which is perfectly possible. Is that true, Muzzy? How do you know? Oh no. Ah, no. Well, at least we get to go Raptors instead. That should slow you down. If you want to use some abrade removal on that, then I'm happy for the ramp. More Huntmasters. Some cheap dinos you got over there. Okay, so we can go land drop, Enter the Unknown. Allows us to explore and play an additional land drop, which we know we're getting. Jade Light Ranger. I kind of want more lands. I'm going to graveyard that. Okay. End the turn. Ah, well. I fold to your wisdom, Muzzy. Alright. Drover, go. So, hopefully, we should be able to play some Carnage Tyrants very soon. I'm actually just going to swing in with the Raptors. Yeah, didn't think he'd block. We got a decent enough blocker. Held back. He's been struggling on his green mana, it seems, so we'll see what he ends up chucking out here, but a lot of the... Ooh, Regisaur Alpha's pretty good. I'm gonna give the 4/4 haste. Alright. Can't really afford to block any of that, because if I do, I can't play Carnage Tyrants. So, I'm going to have to take 7. Gift of Paradise. I do like that, but I also like Carnage Tyrant. And Carnage Tyrant wins. Boop, boop, boop. Gift of Paradise can mean the turn after next we can Sift a Worm. If we don't draw a land anyway. Yeah, swing for 3. Might as well pressure him all the same. Hello, sir. How's it going? Hope we're having a fine day. Three cards in hand, plenty of mana. Every single dino's getting a 2-cost reduction, so theoretically you should be able to play any of those cards in his hand, unless they're all lands. And in which case, haha, get wrecked, opponent. Raging Swordtooth. Alright, we get to ramp a bit, that's nice. Thanks, opponent. Appreciate it. Alright, so we can Sift a Worm now. Or we can Gift of Paradise twice. Or we can Carnage Tyrant. I kind of like the idea of putting a Hashep Oasis on our Carnage Tyrant and swing through. Which would mean that we'd want a Gift of Paradise. I also like the idea of Sift a Worming and trying to top as many Sandworm Convergences as possible. I'm sure that'll get him to scoop if I can make more 5/5s than he can.
May the luck of RNGesus be with me. Well, thank you. Probably won't be. But you know what? Optimism. Let's say it will. Let's get ourselves a sifter worm. If RNGesus is with me, there is a sandworm convergence on the top 3 here. Alright, okay. Can I take mouth to feed though? Mouth to feed is pretty good. So it's the Savage Stomp. Tough choices. I'm actually gonna scry like that, I think. Yeah. It's actually not worth 3. It's worth a little bit more. Yeah, actually, mouth to feed, I think is perfectly acceptable. Now, if I was to swing in here, I wouldn't be really trading off with too much, because he'd block with the Sword Tooth and the Regisaur, and it'd be a 1-for-1. It's not that great, unfortunately. So we'll pass. And we win! Alright. Well, that worked out. Yeah, we were going to draw, like, what, 4 or 5 cards there? So it was never going to go well for him. And an Aspirant. A playable uncommon. Very nice. Let's open a pack, shall we? I don't know what packs to open. I've been soloing Hour of Devastation for the longest time, and then obviously Rivals of Ixalan from the weeklies. I feel like an Armenket pack today. Let's see what we can get in one of those. Now we have a lot of quests. Yeah, I've been holding off on them, to be honest. I don't really know why, but yeah, I've just been like soloing a single stuff. Wayward Servant, if I can get a zombie deck, is sweet. Slither Blade is pretty okay. The rest of them are meh, and our rare is a mythic wildcard. Alright, that's a fantastic pack. I have 1 mythic and 3 commons now. I did just finish my collection of favourable wins as well. I've got 4 of those, so we might actually build a deck of that. Save it for Dominaria. I've got savings to purchase gems, and I think that the weeklies are going to change to Dominaria packs anyway. And my dailies have gone. Oh my god. My theory is that this is going to change to Dominaria as soon as it comes out, so yeah.
Dominaria seems like a supplemental set, I would say, to boost archetypes that are already there. Oh, Vicious Milk, I'm sorry.
You are new, and I am going to destroy you, most likely. I feel bad. Dominaria will get some sweet angels. Yeah. I am looking forward to a lot of legends. I haven't really looked into the set too much, but I've seen a few cards that I like to play around. The Helm is one of them that's pretty cool. I think I can take this. Yeah, sure. It's got ramp, it's got a creature. Wouldn't mind a mana dork, but we could always draw one off the top here, since we're on the draw. More lands. Alright, well, that's what you get for running 26. But we do a lot of thinning, so eventually we'll stop drawing them, one would imagine. Blue, black, control. Oh boy. Goody, my favourite. Upside is resolve a Sandworm Convergence. We might just win if they're not running River's Rebuke or anything like that. Covergo Blue, thank you very much for the host. Welcome on in, everybody. How's it going?
For those who have never been to the stream before, I am Superladman. I play Magic Arena pretty consistently. I like to play a lot of jank, hence the mono green ramp that you see here. 3 copies of Sandworm Convergence to top it all off. 2 Carnage Tyrants, 2 Verdant Suns avatars, and 3 Sifter Worms, I think, is our top end. It's a pretty sweet deck when it goes off. Super Mad Lad.
He knows my new name. Yeah, I might be Super Mad Lad before long. Alright, let's stick some Paradises on this land. And then let's go Mouth, I guess. I'm hoping we can pull off the turn 4 Sandworm Convergence at some point. I've only managed to do it once, but it was absolutely fantastic when it happened. We'll see. Unsummon my hippo. Boo.
You're no fun. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7 mana, so hopefully draw Sifterworm maybe next turn. That's more Sandworm Convergence. Alright. Keep passing. I don't know what the odds are of resolving this convergence, but maybe if he taps out for Scarab God or something like that, we could be in a good spot. There you go. Alright. Lovely lady streamer calls you a new name and you jump right into it. I actually just found it hilarious. So, I've been thinking that I might change my name, my username, for a little while now. So it was a perfect excuse, really. Alright. Beat Sandworm Convergence, opponent. I want you to panic tap out again so I can resolve another. Walk the plank. Okay. Taking 8.
That's not ideal. Well, we're slamming this convergence. I feel like there's not really... Like, even if it gets countered, we're not exactly in a terrible position for that being the case. So why not? Play around sensor. There is that, I suppose. This feed just gets doubly better as well if we're generating twice as many sandworms. I don't think... Yeah. It don't resolve. Yep, sure. Get ourselves a sandworm. We get double explorer if it survives. We still have one more Sandworm Convergence and some Carnage Tyrants to play into this one. I mean, do I take out his champion here? I guess so. I can't really take 2 damage every turn. I want to have an extra Sandworm to double block the Tetsmog. So hopefully that survives. He's opting. Sounds like a Mardount. Let's see what he did there. There it is. Alright. So I guess we Sandworm Convergence. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you drew a counter, didn't you? No? Oh, wow, okay. I was about to say you suck. But you don't. Just unfortunate. There's the Scavenger Grounds, great for Scarab God decks. Beautiful. Alright, now we're generating 10 power a turn. Good luck, opponent. I've got 3 copies. I see them fairly consistently, and the Sifter Worms allow me to scry pretty deep into my deck as well. But yeah, I think I've gotten very lucky with them all being at the top of my deck there. I won't lie though, I do enjoy like scrying them on top with a Sifter Worm though. It's getting a 7/7 trample and 8 life is pretty cool. I will...
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, Vic out, 10/10. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. There's no downside to this, is there? Moment of Craving still kills Tetsamok. I get them back anyway at the end of my turn. Yeah. Ooh, Carnage Tyrant. Nice. Alright, let's just enter the unknown. Get a land. Nice. Play the land. Swing for 5. We'll play the Carnage Tyrant and he will scoop. 2, 3, yep. Should probably leave that Scavenger Grounds open for Scarab God shenanigans, I suppose. Wow. Okay. He's Essence Scattering my uncounterable Carnage Tyrant. Alright. Well, I thought he was going to scoop to the Carnage Tyrant, but he might scoop to the Shame. We'll see. It happens quite a lot, though. But what do you do here? I think he needs... The only reason he'd be in this is because he's got Doomfall. Exile a tapped Sandworm. Okay. Alright then. Shame scoop. Shame scoop. Very nice. What do we get? A Sensor. Not too bad. Should we go on black-white tokens and get that weekly? That daily, sorry. 420 tokes. I need to change my stream decker. Anointed Vampires it is. Alright, if you guys exclamation point deck list or deck, you will see this token list that does a lot of fun, interesting shenanigans. Probably a beginner who net decks Scrub God. Yeah, probably. They all do. I've not seen too much blue-black recently, actually. This is... It's painful on the mana, but... It seems reasonable if we hit a land drops. So many quests. Yeah, I've just been sitting on them, to be honest. Because I think one of them's for a green-white deck, and that's for my cat deck, and it's not too amazing at all. So... I think we'll lead off with the Martyr of Dusk, so we have a Vampire to swing in. If we can get the Maverick Fane down next turn, that'd be pretty sweet. Right, looks like more blue-black control again. Fun, fun, fun. So you know what that means? Nothing survives. Alright, let's swing for 2 first. Because he's holding up a counter, so I'm not going to play a Lieutenant into that. I'm just going to keep throwing expendable creatures at him. See if I can get the Essence Scatters out of his hand. And I can. Alright. Watch my video, the West Scrub deck on YouTube. Maybe, maybe. Alright. Odds that he's got another counter. I'm going with quite high, but he won't counter a Anointed Priest. Maverick Fane is surprisingly not that useful in this deck. He's actually probably the first to cut. But he's good with Martyr of Dusks, and that's about it. So I'm going to play him out, counter or not. Wow. Probably removal then, I guess. Wow. Wow. Huh. I am fine with this. This works for me. Okay. I accept that. Illumination to tap down. So I could slam this Procession and there's not much you can do about it. I'd generate 2 tokens from Maverick Fane. Yep. Punished! I want to play against Madeline's opponents. Oh, I wish I had them more often. This is amazing. This is like free gold. Search for Escanter, okay. Not very impactful. So, Supreme Will, if it's in his hand, I can Legion Lieutenant and still pay for it. I honestly, at this stage, don't care too much if this gets countered, but it would be lovely. Alright, is this real life? Sure. I've done my damage. Okay. So, the only thing that could go horribly wrong here is Golden Demise. Oops, I need the white for that. And he doesn't have it. Alright. Yeah, that was a bit of a shambles, I think, that matchup. Unfortunately for our opponent. I don't know if he just didn't have any counters, or if he wasn't running counters altogether. Wily Goblin. I don't know this Tom either. He's a madman. I've heard he's really angry for some reason. Like super angry. Interesting. It's turn 2 Anointed Priest, turn 3 Queen's Commission, turn 4 Radiant Destiny or Call to the Feast. It's not like amazing, but it's a decent enough curve, and honestly if I mulligan it'll be far worse. He is Battlecry. He is. He's actually a scoundrel. He's a hindrance on the earth. Alright, blue-black control. You remember when I said I've not really seen it much? I wish we could go back to those days. Where I never saw it ever again. Alright, Knight Priest. Do your thing. Just don't get exiled. Does Slate Sky run counters? There's only one way to find out. He's not prepared to actually show me if he does. Oh, come on, Black Sauce off the top. Guess we got Queen's Commission then. Take advantage of him being tapped down to go wide and make his targeted removal slightly worse. Any land is nice. A Black Source allows us to Sanctum Seeker. I don't know if we want to Sanctum Seeker this early though, because it's only for like 2 extra damage, but... Crested Sunmare. We don't get the option anyway. Might as well just do this. See if we can eat a counter. If we don't, good for us. There's no way this resolves though, right? Yeah. He's running negates. Interesting. Do I trade off with a Zealot? I feel like I don't. At the same time, you could just Golden Demise and wipe our board anyway, so let's do it.
Just gives him fodder for his Scarab of God, to be honest. But if he's got no blockers, that means we can put up pressure.
It's a little bit of pressure. It's pressure nonetheless. Land, Anointed Procession, Call to the Feast. How about that? Sounds reasonable. Hostage Taker. Damn you. Alright, well there's land. Here's Call to the Feast. No attacks. Third week and I didn't get a single copy of Settle yet. Oh, that sucks. I think, did I craft mine? I can't quite remember. No, I think I got lucky on a pack opening. I haven't been lucky recently, but it was about a week straight where I was just getting all the rares and mythics.
I actually thought the devs had changed out the card reward system to actually give you playable cards, but then it went back to giving me bulk commons. That was sad. Interesting. Interesting. I'd hate to swing into this board, to be honest. I don't really want to at all. So, we could hold up Settle the Wreckage. Gets rid of Glyph Keeper, worst case it baits a counter. But he's already tapped out, so I could resolve whatever I wanted here anyway. If I drew a land next turn, I land Crested Sunmare with life gain.
Maybe we should try go for the settle on that Glyph Keeper. He's so annoying. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see if we can get him. What you got, opponent? I'm not really too fussed about using just a settle on this Glyph Keeper if it does actually resolve. Mostly because we got, I think, 4 Ixalan Binding cast out effects in this deck. So, Scrub God can eat my ass. Come at me, Glyph Keeper. Come at me. Ah. Weakling. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go in with a single token and hopefully resolve this Crested Sunmare. He's just gonna Moment of Craving it. Sure, why not? Alright. I don't really want to do that though, do I? He's already proven that he's not willing to actually get in with this attack. Sanctum Seeker on the attack just pretty much guarantees if I go to combat, I'm getting my Sunmare. Sure. Sell yourself for 3 lands. Ooh, you might be on something there. That'd be a real got 'em moment. Okay. Search for his counter. Does really suck. 7, right? It is. So he's not far off of that. So, judging by that attack, it does mean that he was definitely playing around Settle the Wreckage, so he's convinced we have it. Which is fair enough, because we do. Right. One card left in hand. Counter mana open. Yeah, I think we still go on the Sunmare plan. Ping, yep. Let's it go this time, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That pause has me worried. Is Vraska's content? No, it's a cycle. Okay. What you got now? More cycling. Alright, so he gets to flip his search for his counter, so it'd be nice to find our Field of Ruin.
It'd be real nice.
Land Flood is nice. I appreciate that. As a land flood connoisseur myself, you're doing it quite spectacularly, I will say. Oh boy. That's grim. So Ixalan's binding off the top while he doesn't have counters open. He's going for the champion of wits. Okay. Ixalan's binding. Ixalan's binding. Come on, come on. Heart the cards. Heart the cards, boys and girls. Yeah, you get your 5 in. Not quite. Welp. So, I have 3 mana, and I can hold up and settle. There's no way he swings in with his Scarab God, right? I can't bait that out. Not a chance. Well, I think we're going to go Legion's Lieutenant. Just so we can pump the squad. I could drain him for 6 if I played this other Sanctum Seeker. But we'd lose a lot of tokens in the process. So it's probably not worth it. I think we'll just swing with one of them at a time. Just to make sure we get that Sunmare trigger. And the pressure of the horse token. Should get him chomping. Okay. You gonna double block it? Yeah. It seemed odd, to be honest. And end turn. Make a 5/5. He gets to scry something rotten. So we got nothing in our graveyard. Fortunately for us, we've run a pretty creature-light variant of vampires. Most of our vampires are actually tokens. Time Stream Navigator. Oh boy. That's a problem. Mm-hmm. That is actually an issue. So if it dies, it can actually eternalize it with Scarab God and use it on the same turn because he'll give it haste. Oh no, he doesn't give it haste. No, it's just got Pharaoh's Gift. You get the two mixed up.
Sometimes I feel they are one and the same. Oh, goody.
Yep. That's nice. Anything else? Sure. I'll take it. Does cost us 2 life, but he gets
Effectively 2 creatures off the board.
and he gets a land. So Queen's Commission, Sanctum Seeker, or can we just like Alpha Strike here? I don't think we can. I think we can set up the Alpha Strike, but colourless there. Sanctum Seeker. Next turn we can Shepherd Dunes with the whole squad. Every vampire drains for 2 because of the double Sanctum Seekers. Should be a pretty decent hit. So what's our best draw then? It's either removal, the Scarab God or something of that sort. Or it's more Anthem effects. Maybe Pride of Conquerors. Another Lieutenant. I think Pride of Conquerors has the best chance to clean up this board state. So he's taking an extra turn. Okay. Does he have a good use for it, or is this just for an extra... Oh boy. Oh boy. Torment of Hailfire. I want one of those. Yeah, that's real bad. Is that going to kill us? Because he gets to untap with it. Gets to do it for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ugh. I think we might have lost, ladies and gents. I think that might just do it. Spoilers, yes. Yeah. Gosh dang it. We'll play it out, but yeah, it's over.
We have no cards in hand, so we're paying life and sacking perms. Which the sacking of our creatures alone is just pretty grim. He's counting his mana now, he's just going to all out it. It's a shame we didn't manage to get this strike in, because actually that Time Stream Navigator stopped us from getting a ton of life, which we might have been able to pay plenty of towards the Hailfire. Alright, so we're going to lose some life until we can't lose life anymore. And now we have to sack permanents. Sack you, sack you, sack you, sack you. Yep. Very, very over. Welp. And now he alpha strikes, we have to chump block, we're dead. Ugh. You know what? Good game, because I like Torment of Hailfire. You win on that alone. And extra turns. Sure. You don't get how that card works? So essentially it's a pay X, and it says based on the amount of times you pay X, you have to pay 3 life, sacrifice a permanent, or discard a card. So your opponent gets that choice for each time you've paid X. So he paid it for like 10 or something like that. So I paid as much life as I possibly could, and then I was forced to sacrifice permanents. So I want it in my Angrath control deck, because that one's really good for draining your opponent's life down and then pretty much just forcing them to sack as many permanents as possible. The other side is just destroy their board state, so it's a really, really sweet card. You need like either plenty of time to pay a lot of X, or you need some ramp. Hey Charlene, how's it hanging? Ugh. This is not very vampire-y at all. No. Oh my god. Alright then, we're playing this game. I guess my amazing luck on the mono green deck earlier has run the luck train dry.
Because this hand is also grim. But maybe our opponent's playing a terrible deck?
We can hold out for that. If you guys are just joining us for the stream, by the way, I will be doing a giveaway. I've got a single key towards Magic Arena to give away at some point during the stream, so if you haven't yet got into Arena, then there's a pretty good chance that you might by the end of the day. I guess we're just gonna like cycle, say the worldly. This guy don't know how to play Drakes. I bet he ain't even running a single copy of Fling. Which means he's a Fling heathen. Yeah, alright. Cycle this away. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let's drop Mavrin and then Anointed Procession next turn, I think. Or do we want Anointed Procession Call to the Feast?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah. Joe Silla? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much for the follow.
So it's Mavrin Procession, or it's Procession Call to the Feast. Is he running counters? And Smack 1314 as well.
Thank you very much. Welcome in, guys. I think he's running counters, and if I'm getting countered, Mavrin is definitely where I want it going. I think these run a lot of sensors as well, so we get to play around it. Sweet. Not so sweet. Yep, sure. Procession 2 turns in a row into call. That would be ideal. I just don't see it happening. I think that hang might have been... It could have been him holding that magma spray, but it might have been him holding a sensor at the same time. Ugh. Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's get on that plan, because we ain't got much better to do. Does it resolve? If it resolves, it's probably staying. Okay. Means the next one's probably going to resolve as well. I guess his plan is maybe to just counter anything that would produce tokens. Which honestly is like the other 80% of my deck, so it's probably not the best idea. Let's try procession number 2. I'd like to crash the game with so many tokens, opponent, if you'd allow me to do that. Wow. Okay. Alright. We're cooking with gas now, guys. You think River's Rebuke? Maybe. I don't see it too often, but when I do, it's usually just like a straight up win con, because... Yeah, tokens doesn't do very well against mass bounce. Take you 2. I mean, what could he possibly have that he's holding right now? Might just have essence scars. Yeah, that's kind of why I really like this build. Because there's no creature that's really worth countering. Most of them just have Embalm on them as well, so it's like, yeah, you counter one half, but good luck getting the rest. I guess we'll just like throw a call to the feast then. See if we can gain 12 tokens. Do you want me to have 12 tokens, opponent? Yeah, I didn't think so either. Okay. Our opponent just thinks that he can handle the post-procession board state then. Cryptic Serpent. And maybe he can, without Enigma Drake. I mean, it's a little annoying. If you can counter this binding, then it gets more annoying. I could also play this Angel of Sanctions, which represents 4 Angel of Sanctions if he counters it later down the line. It's pretty good, right? So that'd be better counter bait than Ixalan's Binding. Ixalan's Binding's the ideal one because it'll stop him playing all of his drakes, which I'm sure he's probably got a play set of. Same might go for Cryptic Serpent, but I doubt it. I'd love to resolve this call to the feast is the thing. I think I'm going to go Angel. Let's see if that sticks. Nope. There's his Essence Scar. Alright. Are we just dead? Lightning Strike does it. Alright then. So it was Binding then. Or even Call to the Feast there. You had the Sensor as well. Yeah, we could have Bindinged. That sucks. Yeah, it was pretty dangerous. You know me though, I like to live on the edge. There's a P. It's a very expensive hand with not much mana in it. I'm gonna mulligan it. It's It's a very cheap hand with not a lot of vampire stuff in it. Wow. Alright. That'll do, pig. Bottom that. Like to live dangerous as well. And Magic the Gathering. I like to climb things occasionally with padding on the floor. That's dangerous, right? If I land wrong, I could sprain an ankle. Sacred Kitty. Alright. It's blue, white, and balm, maybe. Sure, more lands. It's just what I needed right now. This hand is full of gas. I don't know if you noticed. Well, that's kind of gassy. Sure, why not? This Pride of Conquerors is getting very, very powerful very quickly. Avon Windguide, yeah, is the Embalm deck. Okay. Let's see how they swing. They don't. Interesting. Alright, these top decks. Thank you, Aaron Jesus. I will pray to you later. But for now, I guess we just Alpha Strike the living crap out of you. Let's go. The amount of life gain on this and clearing the board for them to make tokens instead should probably buy us plenty of time. Get repeatedly booped, opponent. Baffling End on the Lieutenant, sure. So, Pride of Conquerors or another Shepherd Dunes would be nice. So we can keep pressuring. Or a Sanctum Seeker. Top Deku. So, we trade off 2 to deal 5. It goes down to 5. After that, we've got 4. A little short on killing him then. He's also probably just going to discard with Sun Scourge Champion to gain enough life anyway to get out of this, so I think in the long run it doesn't actually pay off for us to swing here. Gets us close, but then he gets out of it almost immediately. Not ideal. But, I mean, second Sanctum Seeker? That'd be nice. My second Pride of Conquerors? Shepherd Dunes? Yeah, it was the drain I was thinking about, but it's just not going to get through is the thing. It's like I would have taken him to, what, 3 at that point, and then he'd be pretty much up where he is right now. Which wouldn't do me much good, because I would have not enough vampires at that point to swing through again. I fear this is actually where the game gets away from us. We've got 40 life to figure it out. Oh! Penis! Thank you very much for the $5 donation. Appreciate it. Love the name, by the way. I can relate to it somehow. I'm not quite sure how the reason, but oh boy. Yep. This is where we get tilted, somewhat rotten. He's not attacking us, so we can kind of do what he's doing. And if we get good draws, we can definitely do it better. He's swinging. He's rethinking his swing. I like that. That was a wonderful swing, opponent. Do I want to give him Sacred Cat tokens? Not really. Not right now. I'll take 1 for that. Yeah. Yeah, figured as much. Oh, and there he is. Late to the party as always. Whee! Sanctum Seeker number 2. Nice early stream, I like it. Yeah, I might be doing early streams like this more often, actually. It can't get possibly any worse by me blocking this anymore, can it? Let's be honest. Let's just block it. You get your tokens, it's fine. You're getting your Sunmare anyway. I think we're settle or bust. Waiting for that good old God'em Counter-Strike. We're going to need it soon though, because the Avon Wind Guide can give his horses flying, and then the unicorns. And no one likes unicorns. Wow, okay, stop. Just stop right now. Stop in the name of the law. Yeah. Of that, I am aware. That's what, 20? 2. Yeah. It's mostly dead. I need to settle the wreckage. And I need it soon. Alright. Now the unicorns, so they should lose their indestructibility. Oh, almost got him with the Sunmare. And now they're tiny horses. Pygmy horses. Lovely. Alright. What could possibly go wrong now? Alright, it's Alpha Strike time, we're dead. Let's just do what we can. Name Vampire. This is me GGing our opponent with enough triggers, hopefully, to crash the game. No. Not quite, but that'll do. I'm at 29. Yeah, I wish I did have more board wipes, to be honest. But ain't a thing. Hopefully by next week, when they enable gems, then we might be talking. The slow block of victory. There you go. You're getting there. So we gain a lot of life, and I think we gain just enough to not die. Could be wrong about that. Is he blocked with any of his lifelinkers? Because if he hasn't, he's missed out on the chance for extra horses. Not that it really matters in the grand scheme of things, but, you know. It's a lot of damage. There's a lot of damage. That's 24, 5, 30. Oh, you've moved them. I was counting that opponent. Oh boy. I wanted to do this. This is what my deck's supposed to be doing. Gosh dang it. Go Vampire Token. This is Steve, he's no hero. But, I mean, in the face of it, he will block. I will good game you. I don't know if he's done the math. Yeah, yes, yep. Ah, I thought it was on 2. I was going to be so excited then. I was like, settle, come on. No, wasn't meant to be. So I've got this weird curse. Whenever I'm 1 away from completing anything, I enter the longest losing streak of my entire life. It's a weird thing. I really wish I didn't have it as a thing, but there you go. Emperor says he won this matchup with the opponent gaining 400 life. Nice. I did have one kind of similar, actually. with this vampire list. I don't think I got 400 life, but it was pretty sweet. I can keep this. Sure. I mean, this deck's certainly capable of it, but it doesn't happen very often. It's one of those blue moon situations. Alright. Typically what I do with this deck is gain 100 life, durdle until I'm about 20, and then draw Sanctum Seekers and win. It's usually how it goes. Okay, taking 3. Alright, let's play that. Go Martyr of Desk. Watch it die to the Firebrand. Or some other horrific Magma Spray related burn spell. Play Azor's Gateway, flip it and use your 400 as mana to cast a Hailfire. I did that in pre-beta, it was pretty sweet. Minus the 400 life of course, but still. I think we're gonna lose. And I think we're gonna lose because this Lieutenant won't live. He'll play something horrific. We'll play Call to the Feast. And they'll probably fly over with a Glorybringer. So this gets Lightning Striked. Don't hold out on me, opponent. A Braid, same difference. Then he'll play a Crasher. Ooh, Desert. Incoming Crasher. Firebrand! Wow, okay, we might actually maybe be doing something. Maybe. So the thing is, I could Call to the Feast, but those Firebrands just ping them off. That's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, because they're kind of avoiding 1 life loss anyway. You can take me to 6 if he points them directly at me.
And then a swing over the top. You'd need like a land drop and the Glorybringer in hand for that to work though, so maybe Call to the Feast is actually not terrible. Should win unless they have Ferocity. Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Let's not be silly about it, let's just go wide. If I went the Lieutenant, it would protect my vampire tokens, but it would just open me up to dying, and that's just not a fantastic plan. So a Queen's Commission off the top would be nice, so we could Legion's Lieutenant and Commission in the same turn. Or, if our vampire tokens survive, a swamp into Sanctum Seeker for double drain triggers. Or double life gain triggers, specifically, is what I want. I'm hoping... Wow, okay. This looks like it's trading off some vamps. Which works for me. Nope, alright. Even better. So, if I went Legion's Lieutenant, those Firebrands sack away, and then I'm left with 2 2/2s, which is fine. If he's not going to get through 1 2/2 with a Kenra, then... 1 1/1 with a Kenra, then he's not going to swing through with a 2/2. Alternatively, I could just Call to the Feast again. I might just see him scooping. And then with Lieutenant with a lot of 2/2s after that. Yeah. The wide plan worked before, it'll work again, I would imagine. Boosh. What say you, opponent? Sure, I'll attack. Happy to trade off. Gaining life is also quite nice. Yeah. It's practically trading off without the life gain this way. I love beating Red Deck wins. I've been building a lot of decks recently that just hate on Red Deck wins, because I kind of hate blue-black control a little bit more. Because Blue-black control's got the problem of you've lost long before you've even noticed that you've lost. But yeah, red deck wins is also just one of those where, oops, well, I didn't draw like a god, I lose. Radiant Destiny, that plays around burn spells, so that's pretty sweet. And we can actually play both, so let's play you down first. This should be the nail in the coffin at this point. Might see a burn spell off on a token. Nope. Or a scoop. Hello, Goblin in the Fridge. How's it going? What's our rare for the day? Archfiend. Archfiend? Not playable in anything? I don't know. I don't know. I think there's a black cycling deck, but I don't think it's particularly good. Let's switch decks now that we've managed to do that one. Should we go fling? I like fling. It never wins, but it's fun. So let's do it. When it does win, we can do some fun stuff. I don't think I've got a deck list for this one, actually. Willy, yeah. I do like Archfiend. I just don't know if he has a place in Standard at the moment. This hand is perfectly acceptable, I would say. It's a lot of self-milling and a Drake. A little bit of removal. And reasonable mana. Blue-black cycling Godfarer's gift deck. Ooh, you're talking my language now. That sounds janky. Alright. That's strategic planning. I'm going to take the Magma Spray. Because if we can Lightning Strike, Magma Spray, Scarab God, that's a good way to exile one. We are filling our graveyard full of creatures, so it's not very nice if he resolves. Labyrinth Guardian. Sure. What are you now? You're a 1/4. Are you worth playing right now? I'm gonna go with no. Although it does get around counters to have him out. I think we just Charter Course opt though. Dump the... I'm going to need that countervailing winds in this matchup, so I guess I'm going to dump the strategic planning. I'm also going to need land drops as well, because flinging and draking is a very expensive business. I've already got one, so bottom that one. There's fling. Alright. Shout for Doomfall taking Drake. Yeah. It'll tap him out though. Might do us some good. So now I've got a counter that makes him pay 6. It's effectively a hard counter for the rest of the game now, so that's pretty good. So I've got nothing I want to do in addition to the countervailing winds. Not even really getting rid of this Labyrinth Guardian, I'm not that fussed. Why are you not giving me 1, 2, 3, 4? Usually it shows me the power. Occasionally it doesn't though, which confuses me. Yeah, let's just go land and go. Just got home from work and I plan on losing ranks to snipe me. Bring it. I don't know if I've ever been sniped before. There's been theories on occasion, but I prefer to dismiss them most of the time. Alright. Just gonna lightning strike his face. And Magma Spray your Guardian. If you want to spend an entire turn bringing it back next turn, that's good for me. Okay, keep on opting. Bottom. Champion, nice. Cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Vizier. Is that a Master Speed I see following us? Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Dump Vizier. I haven't made my land drop for the turn, have I? Ugh. Do I need my land drop for the turn? I think I'll do fine without it. It's like my Vizier never left my hand. Look at that. Oof. Illumination. So he's filling up. What are we at now? There's a Scarab God. Okay. There's an Hour of Devastation. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the moment. Okay, we can Vizier his Scarab God. Scarab God will probably just die really quickly. There's only a Labyrinth Guardian. I kind of want to Vizier actually because he's just going to steal it. Unless I murder it with an Hour of Devastation, which I'm not that blown away by. I guess we could have our own. Boop, 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 and boop. Yay! Scrub Guard. Been watching me on YouTube for a long time? Well, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the videos.
I'm hoping to make a few more. Yep, there's no surprise. Return it to my hand, please! Oh no! That's, it's not a Drake killer, though. That's what that is.
Yeah, sure. Might need the draw. Oh, look at that! This is a cool. He became a good guy. Not today, he didn't. Not today. Alright. Champion. Let's take action. Dump the Magna Spray. And now it's really awkward because I want to keep open this Countervailing Winds, which means I need to keep the land. I don't want to dump the Fling because it gives away my plan immediately. What does he play next turn? 4, 5, 6, 7. He could play Nezahal and tap out.
Magma Spray is good. Yeah, I suppose I could. Hour of Devastation and Magma Spray. You might be right. I need this land to do it, though, is the thing.
Yeah. I guess we're going to have to give away Fling. It's going to have to be Countervailing Winds then, isn't it? If I want to go through with that plan. It's a 2-card removal process, though, is another thing, which is... It's not ideal, but... Yeah.
I guess that's what we're going to have to do. We might as well tap out for Drake. That'll get him to tap out enough, hopefully. Unless he's got the counter right here. Or the Vraska's Contempt. Yep. Surprise, surprise. I hate this matchup anyway. I think this deck falls really hard to blue-black control. It's not any excuse not to play it though in my books. Because it's a Fling deck. And Fling decks were never tier 1.
They are all about those memes.
Oh yeah, he's totally taking my champ.
You ain't my champ. He's dead to me. Stuffed hostage taker, it's over. Let's choop. So has he got a counter then? Because I'm gonna Magma Spray Hour of Devastation. He doesn't have the mana to steal my creature here, so I might as well block the damage. So he needs a counter here, otherwise fun stuff happens. He'll always let this go. And then he'll always counter this if he can. This is essentially do we win or lose. Oops. If it resolves, we might win. If it doesn't, welp. There it is. Alright, I'm scooping. Am I? It's a 10-4. It's a 10-4, buddy. It's not good enough, though, is it? Let's be honest. Goodbye. I had fun. I hope you could sense the sarcasm in my voice there. Because I didn't. Blue-black control. Countering 6 cards. Hey, we played against a blue-black control list that played no counters. Just loads of Dire Fleet dudes. Opt allows me to find a land drop. Other than that, this hand is okay against aggro. Gash against most other things and can fold to bad draws, which is pretty much my life in a nutshell. Yeah, let's mulligan it. That's much better. Okay. That's why you need the 9 mana. Yeah. Bottom you. We'll get more later. I'm going to cycle this sensor most likely. But not right now. We'll see if we can get some turn 2 God'em value. Alright, can we get him? I love getting him with a sensor. We cannot. I'm gutted. I'm tempted to keep waiting though. I really want to get him. I haven't censored someone in a while. Let's do it. Yep. Alright. That was fun. Alright, back to business. Oh dear. I'm a sad individual. Let's take the opts. Pass the turn. And he's passing. Alright. That sensor actually might have been better than I thought it was. He's got nothing to do. Illumination. Sure. I'll take that. Land drop off the top. Thank you, Magic the Gathering. What are you at now? 3. Can also Glyph Keeper, and I think I actually probably just should. Demands 2 answers, and then we can get it later down the line. Jadelight Ranger. That is a solid Magic the Gathering card. Chupacabra, okay. So this Drake is never sticking around on the board, so we need the Drake and the Fling in hand if we want to go for the instant win. I'm going to have to bring them down a little bit first, but we'll get there. I wonder if MTG has Pawn. Well, there's a rule for that on the internet. I'm sure most of you know it without admitting it. Let's opt. Braid. Is there any artifacts I care about? Certainly no creatures. I suppose it's good for his 1/3 Wild Growth Walker, I suppose. They are kind of how this deck wins 100% of the time. Nice. Okay. He's gonna choop me. That's fair enough. I'm gonna Illumination so we can see if we can actually Glyph Keeper and Embalm sooner than later. So I'll take the extra 3 to make that happen. Yeah, let's draw some cards. Heart Piercer Manticore, very nice. And a Fling. Oh boy. We getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, I guess I'll just pass the turn with all my burn spells open. Where's that walker of yours? Alright, let's just deal with you. We know he's running supernatural stamina, so this might need a double answer on occasion. Yep, I'll take the 2. I don't want him gaining any life, so I need to take that walker out immediately. Alright, this is pretty good. Double blue or double red? Trying to think what there is in my deck that's got doubles in it at this mana cost. I don't think there is anything. So in which case we'll probably go double red for the cheaper burn spells, maybe magma sprays and that kind of thing. So we can draw 2, discard our Manticore, which is Fling 2.0. Here's 6/4 now. I want to keep the strategic planning, I think, although, actually no. If we take the strategic planning, you become a 7/4, which means you're a 2-turn clock anyway. So that means I can Drake, if he tries to kill it next turn, I can fling it in response. I could also just Drake now, if he has any answers to it. It loses its value. I think I'll Drake now. Since I got a spare, I might as well. I can still Drake Fling next turn anyway. And do that plan. Eldrazi forgotten of courage. Yeah, that's I believe there is a term for that kind of pornography. Okay, opponent, answer this Drake or die. What say you? Sure? There's the Wild Growth Walker. Okay. So, do I have lethal? If I'd have traded off the Abrade instead of Lightning Strike, I think I would have. Oh yeah, I've got the 5 and then I've got the Drake Fling, so yeah. Thinking way too much about this. Damage in. Drake out. Oh no, it's 7. Drake out. I have misplayed this turn, somewhat rotten. Could have abraded first to hit for 6, which would have put him at the 7, and then Enigma Drake was for 8. I had lethal, I missed it. That was a punt. I'm just wondering if I change anything now. Might try Rivulet, maybe.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah, I don't think I've got lethal anymore. I can still upgrade the Wild Growth Walker if he plans on going for any life gain. Going to attacks. That's usually a good sign. Sure, I'll take you too. That has to be a concession strike right there. Still got it, yeah. It's just, I've given my opponent a chance to do something even more disgusting. But I'm not sure what that is, but you never know. End of turn. Alright. My turn. So, I mean, it wouldn't be a fling deck without me flinging something, would it? So what are you, 6? Ah, you leave me with 1 mana. I want to fling you that way. It's just BM if I swing with 1. It's fine. Let's just do this. I could fling in response to... Interesting. Okay. Does he have a way to kill his Chupacabra? And in which case... Okay. Sure. Resolves. You target which one that gets flinged at you. That one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna lightning strike your face. And then I'm gonna fling you. And we do win with the fling after all. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Alright. I was really worried we wouldn't have a fling victory there. We got there. Jadecraft Artisan. Unplayable. Okay, gotcha. Let's go to packs. Let's open a Rivals of Ixalan pack. Thrashing Brontodon. I actually needed another one of those. Anything else of worth in here? Draw 2 cards. Create 2 tokens. That's like a really weird, extra expensive tormenting voice that gets you your mana back, I guess. Bombard's okay. Not really playing too much of it. Wow, this seems completely unreasonably bad. Alright, what's our rare? Not bad. That's a Merfolky card right there. I think that makes 3 of them that I've got now. Or is that the playset? Let's find out. Climb. That's 3. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Alright. I guess what we'll do is we can do a poll to see which decks you guys want to see. So if I can do this right, let me see. Poll 90. Do you want Angrath? I'll just say red-black for Angrath, green for Ramp, red-blue for Izzet spells, and green-blue for Merfolk. I think that's how you poll in this. Yeah. So type the colour combination for the decks you want. If you want mono-green Ramp again, then type G. If you want Angrath Control, do black-red. And if you want Izzet spells, red-blue. You've got 90 seconds.
Fling climb deck confirmed. Is there a... You know what? That actually isn't a terrible idea. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. How long are we going?
An hour and a half. So in about half an hour's time, I'll be doing a key giveaway as well. So if you haven't yet gotten into Arena, I've been given a key by one of our lovely subscribers who is happy to hand it out to you guys. So In about half an hour's time, I'll be doing a giveaway for that as well.
Oh, it's a mixture between green and red-black by the looks of things. Do like me some red-black.
Was there any additions I wanted to make to this? We'll have a look at it. I don't think so. Usually I just go, let's stare at the rares and the mythics. Bontu's Last Reckoning, nah. 15 seconds on that poll, ladies and gents. 15 seconds. I do have a mythic wildcard as well to spend. I just don't know where to put it. Alright, red-black control it is. Cool. I'm up for that. Look at all my 1-0s. Oh, I got an insult, didn't I? That needs to go in the fling deck. Let me just quickly put that in fling, because I have one. Insult. Where have you gone? There you are. Cut. What? This deck needs a lot of work. Cut the Cryptic Serpent, because I hate them. We'll do that. Alright. Red-black deck it is. Angrat control. This is my favourite. It's my pet deck.
It's one I've been putting a lot of random wildcards into every now and then. Just to see what can be done about it.
And I managed to get another Rekindling Phoenix as well. Should probably change the Stream Decker over as well. There you go, guys. Deck is updated. That's a very mono black hand, but it does have some decent mono black cards in it. I guess I can take it. Shouldn't be too bad, I wouldn't think. Alright, tap land, go! Planes and go. What are you playing? Canyon Slough. Is this Embalm again? We have an interesting matchup against Embalm, mostly because we need to eat the Anointed Processions out of their hand before they play them, because we have no enchantment removal. So there is that. We go down to... Yeah, okay, we can Painful Lesson here. Maybe. Nope, we got censored. We got. Gosh darn it, that's karma for our censor last time. Oh my god, stop. Please. Please. There's no need for this game. Cycles a Desert of the True. No procession, not procession. Ooh. I mean, we've got nothing better to do, right? Slam an old Glory Bringer into a counter. Yeah, it could be Approach. There is a lot of cycling going through. Countervailing Winds. Yeah, it might be Approach. If it's Approach, that's also a bad matchup. Because we kind of bet on our opponent just running out of steam, and Approach definitely does not run out of steam. It just waits. Very, very patiently. I'm going to cycle this. We need some action. That's not action, oh my god. You can tell what kind of matchups we prefer to see. Yeah, alright, Renewed Faith, guaranteed Approach. We haven't put on enough pressure, so this game's probably already over. Only bet is he's maybe running one Approach and I Doomfall it at some point. I mean, like, in the first few days of, Alternative win condition or main win condition. That's interesting. I'm not quite sure which one it could be. I really hope this is his main win condition, because then our opponent is a spicy boy. I can get behind spiciness. Cycles. Can't pay. Oh, it's paying 1. If I was paid 2. I should know this. I guess I'm gonna grab this Drake out the sky before he gets a chance to hold up encounters or anything. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all gay porn. Oh dear. Oh, it's completely okay, Goblin. Yep, there's more Drakes. If only we could stop him cycling. We need like an Angrath to just empty his hand so he's on top decks, but I mean every land seems to be a cycler. Oh god. Activated my trap card. Oh god. I've got to say, guys, I'm not used to talking about pornography on stream. I don't really know what the etiquette is. What I do know is there is the occasional child that watches my videos, so I have to be very cautious with my words on, depending on the age rating of said game that I'm playing. Well, I'm getting the impression this is his main win condition. Can we mill him out? Is that a possibility? Alright, hear me out, chat. We get a cruel reality, which means he has to cycle every single turn and make 1 Drake, or he loses. And then we can stick down our Trespassers curses. And we hope to the living gods that he is not playing Approach of the Second Sun as maybe his alternative win condition. So we can draw and Lightning Strike here. That's reasonable, I suppose. I don't like guys, I just like their pawn. That's very interesting to know. You know, the most fun part about streaming is the get-to-know-you sessions that me and you guys have. I really appreciate it. This is disgusting. What are our opponents doing? I'm a little worried we're gonna have to Hour of Devastation onto a subpar board, and then he's just gonna cycle us to death. Well, we'll see. I'm taking 4. Yep. Let's not forget, he was running sensors at the very least. Oh, ho, 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 there it is. Alrighty then. We are pretty much just going through the motions now. Star of Extinction. Can't cut him off the mana to cast it, unfortunately. Yes, this is about as over as I've ever seen a game be. I guess I'm just going to keep drawing. I don't know what we could possibly find, though, that kills him in time. Honestly, even at this stage with his life, total cruel reality won't get there fast enough. We could just, like, draw ourselves to death. I like that, actually. No, 30 cards. I was like, maybe he's, like, really down on cards. A Doomfall. Yeah. Not gonna happen. He could have come along when he couldn't afford to cast it. That would have been nice. This I can somewhat handle most of the time. The approach, though, not happening. He's gonna... You're gonna cycle on my turn, so I can't really make good use of this Hour of Devastation. It's the correct thing to do. A Rekindling Phoenix. I think I'm ready to scoop it up. I think we all know this is not... Yeah, this isn't gonna go in 5 turns. There's no way I can win. Concede. Our opponent, he was a cool dude for running Drakehaven, but I can't help but be a bit sour that it turned into an approach deck. I thought he was janking it out, but you know. Yeah. Mime Duncan. Oof, this is a spicy hand. It's a very expensive hand, but it's got 2 of our win cons in it. Out of, what, 7 odd different win cons. It's the fun thing about this deck. It's just got all the win cons in the world. It's got 2 Angraths, a Scorpion God, a Cruel Reality, Glorybringers if you can count them as that, and Rekindling Phoenixes, which were insanely difficult to deal with sometimes. Come on, Duncan. Show me what you got. I need some more meme stuff. That's what I need. Just give me a show me what you got. That's not the one I wanted. All right, he's letting us play. Good. Blue mana into Slitherblade. The spice is officially on. I'm actually going to play the Mountain, just in case he's doing a Boggle strategy of some sort. And then this Lightning Strike is pretty sweet. We have no turn 3 play anyway, so there's no harm in it. Blue or white? Going to yield combat. I will hold up this Lightning Strike for an extra turn. I was expecting a Curious Obsession, to be honest. Do I curse your ass? Do I? I guess I could. Yeah, sure. If he's got the Curious Obsession, then he's going to get an extra damage in and an extra card, which does suck. But we now punish him for having creatures, and we have plenty of removal. We'll see if that works out. I honestly don't know what he's doing other than... like, blue-white Boggles is the only thing I can think of. And Vanguards and things like that. Alright, drain ya. Magma Spray off the top would be nice, I suppose. I'll take a land drop, though. Angel of Sanctions. I don't know what this is. Tell you what it is, though. It's confusing as all hell. I'm just going to contempt the champion, I think. Before he can protect it. Let's deal with it now. Got plenty of ways to deal with that Angel of Sanctions if he does steal any of my win cons. Getting in for 1, sure. Back to our starting life total. Angel of Condemnation. Interesting. Alright, I think we'll choop that. Boop. 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 Got him. If opponent has any class, it'll be Navigator's Ruin. Oh, that'd be sweet. Go on, opponent, be classy. There's not enough classy opponents, I feel. They're all bandwagoning on red deck wins and blue-black control. Where's the fun in that? Alright. I wonder how many Navigator's Ruins I have. I think I might only have the one copy, but I'd love to make a deck around it. I think maybe the time for that kind of card, though, has maybe passed. You know what I'd love, opponent? I would love it if you would flicker my Chupacabra. How does that sound? Unreasonable? Alright, cool. I accept that. Does somebody lightning strike this? What's he flickering, really? Other than saving his own creatures. Which is annoying. I can't Angrath minus kill it, as well as the fact that Slitherblade would then murder Angrath. Unfortunately. I could slam Scorpion God, but then he slams Angel. And I don't currently have an answer to it, so I'd rather not have him play it on something good. I play Red Deck wins. Yeah, I suppose if you are going to open up 2 Hazarets, don't get me wrong, it's a great grinding deck, but wish I saw less of it, I'll be honest. I'm here to play a standard, not vintage. Baffling end, sure. Is that not your own? What? This? This? Huh? Huh? Whatever. I won't complain. Reading the card explains the card. Painful lesson. He's learnt one, so I'm gonna target myself. I think he's had enough of those kind of lessons. Ooh, card advantage. Nice. Alright, let's treasure map away. Pass the turn, plan on trading off with his soldier if he feels like it. Give him the oops. It's a bit late for that. He might not know what I'm oopsing anymore. But yeah, that was certainly an oops moment. If you steal an embalmed creature with Angrath, it gets sacrificed since it has no mana cost. That is exactly the case, yeah. It comes back with 0 converted mana cost. Which is kind of why I'm waiting for him to actually Angel of Sanction, so that I can steal it with Angrath. And get back whatever he takes. I have to bait him into taking something first, though, and then removing it. And then having him play it again to get it back. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. Ixalan's Binding, where's that going? Trespasser's Curse, I would hope. Because it's not really doing me much good. It's probably treasure map, though. Yep. Alright, we'll get a scry out of it. Bottom the land. Oh. Oh, yeah. Can't cast it. That's the thing. Is it time to slam Scorpion God? Even though it just gets angeled. Well, actually, he's dumped it, hasn't he? So, yeah, this is fine now. Forgot that wasn't his hand. Managed to make any progress with this deck? It does quite well, if that's what you mean. As far as making new additions to it, it's got a new Rekindling Phoenix, but for the most part, It needs a lot of mythics, is the thing that I've come to realise on this one. So by next week, I should hopefully have a few more wild cards to work with, and then really make this deck a thing. But this is my my pet project right now anyway, this deck. So we'll get there. I'm thinking of doing a white variant of it as well, adding some white in just so I can take care of things like Ixalan's Binding. Because it's really annoying. Oh wow, okay. That's what we're playing, is it? Not is it, but... Let's have a look at those two cards then, I guess. Boop. What you got? Got no mythics this week. I just got a mythic wildcard in a pack actually from my weeklies, but that's been about it really. Alright, swing for 6. Being at 10 should force him to Angel my Scorpion God, and then we'll Angrath the Angel, hit him with it, get back my Scorpion God. I'm planning on putting a counter on the Slitherblade as well, so when it comes back we should hopefully have the mana to do some fun stuff. Alright, let's start tokening away then, I guess. I didn't realise we were already at that point, to be honest, but I guess he's been dumping like a madman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I thought it was 7, but fair enough. Let's get ourselves an Abrade, shall we? I haven't used it yet, have I? No. And I didn't bottom it at any point, did I? No. Alright, what's your first nasty thing? It's going to be Regal Caracol, I would guess. He's going for the Angel. Alright, that works for me. So, target my Scorpion God, and then I'll stick a counter on Slitherblade. Drain you to 9. Come on. Unless he's realizing that this Trespasser's Curse is actually the way that I'm going to kill you. No, he's tagging. I think we're just hanging for some reason.
My Vault meter is full though, so I'm saving that for next week's patch so I get the Mythic Wildcard out of it.
Nice. Yeah, that's they've actually made a statement to say don't open your vault for that exact reason. I think mine's at just below 60, I think, at the moment. I actually opened mine a while back because I got bored of waiting. You want to get in with that Slitherblade anymore? Set the tax. Well, this is going to be fun. Second Godfarer's Gift. Give me... Well, that's not ideal, but it'll work. I was hoping for Hour of Devastation, so I could just wipe the board clear after he empties his graveyard, but I can accept that as well, I suppose. So I hit you for 4. Then Abrade a Godfarer's Gift. He makes loads of tokens, but doesn't gain life directly. It's going to be a close one.
Here
All right.
be monster. Your crew for my freedom.
Give me my Scarab God back, please. My Scorpion God. Sorry, I've got the better one. I keep forgetting. Alright, it's at 5. We will destroy one of these artifacts. Should be noted as well that every single creature he plays is actually going to tax him here, so it's going to kill him quite quickly if he does. What? I've done this so many times. Huh? Is it because he actually... It's a copy of that card. It's not embalmed as a token. Is that the way that it works? Create a token that's a copy of it, except for it's a white. Huh? I've done that so many times, though. It's not even funny how many times I have made that play and it has worked out. Was it a bug before and it's now not? You can watch the VODs of me stealing Pouncers for 8 as well. I guess maybe the Eternalize is different to the Godpharaoh gift trigger. In some weird way. Or it's bugged. One or the other.
Back to the devil's chains and the storm-wrecked sea I go.
Alright, you're at 7. I get a Rekindling Phoenix. It's not fantastic. But I will accept it. It's the Godpharaoh's gift. Dang it. Well, that sucks. Her opponent playing around that Angrath tech. Oh dear. As you do. Okay, so you can start flickering stuff. This doesn't flicker it tapped, does it? No. Interesting. So I flicker this here so he doesn't gain life if he wants to keep his token. So honestly, him not gaining life is my out here. Hour of Devastation or bust, then, I guess. And flicker the token. Just destroyed a Bant control deck. He tried to exile my unblockable, gave it hexproof, and he tried to exile my lord, bounced his creature exile. Nice. Yeah, there goes Kit Phoenix. Actually, we're just dead anyway to the Godpharaoh's gift because he can just bring anything back with haste. That's a Glory Bringer. That's a Glory Bringer. Well, at least he gives me a blocker. Silver lining, I suppose. Lets me Izzet, kill this guy, get a blocker. But I'm dead. I wonder how differently this would have gone if I could have stolen that creature. GG, I suppose. I guess we'll do our usual of playing to my only out, which is assuming my opponent doesn't know how to play Magic. It's worked for me before. Will it work again? We'll see. Drain. Make some more tokens. Drain, drain.
And I take 8, unless he avoids the Alpha Strike. Even getting him with the Slither Blade, sending a message. Nope, alright, never mind. Huh. Yep. Close, but no cigar.
One strategy the opponent's game crashes. Oh, the fling, yeah, on the Scarab God. Yeah, definitely put some flings in. Definitely.
If this treasure map was a fling, we'd have won. All right. Sure. Made a whole lot of difference. Ugh. Alright, I think it is time to give away an arena key. What say you, chap? Alright, chap, we're going to do a giveaway. If you type in... Let's see. What shall we have as our word of the day? Let's have Mad Lad. How about that? Alright, if any of you guys want an arena key, type in Mad Lad, no space. No caps. I don't think caps matters, but go right ahead. We'll play one more match, and at the end of this match, I will give away said key to the winner. We probably have a good chance of winning, because yesterday only 2 people entered, because apparently my entire chat already has our arena, which is good. Do appreciate that. I enjoy that. This hand, I can kind of appreciate. It's not turn 1 duress levels, but it could be. Sure. How did yesterday's key work out? I've not heard any complaints, so I would assume it went well. I will actually follow up on that. Now that you've reminded me, I'll do that after the stream. I would assume it went well. Dawned Pouncer. Sure. Do I craving or do I strip that hand of yours? It's a blue-white deck. It's gonna have some nasties in it, isn't it? I could get them next turn. It's like if he's playing Procession, he's not playing it next turn. If he's playing Approach, he's not playing it next turn. I don't think there's a 3 mana play that I care about that Duress could hit. So let's just keep our life total in check, I guess. I have it, but I've got friends that don't. Yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly acceptable for me. Wonderful. Alright. Don't censor me, bruh. Or maybe do. It means you've got nothing left in your hand, really. And I just get them next turn. This is exactly where I want to be perfectly honest. Storm Tamer. Alright. So I'm still going to Lightning Strike the Pouncer because he can't untap. No, you can't pay the blue for the Storm Tamer. So I'm going to get rid of 4 points of damage there. And he scoops. Right, maybe we'll have one extra game before I give the key away. Vampire's Zeal. Sure. Remember guys, just type in Mad Lad, no spaces, if you want to join the giveaway. Nakavi, you going to put up a fight? We shall see. Choop choop, board wipe. This has bad matchups, this hand right here. I can do better. It's nice, but it's not great. This one's kind of just as bad. Alright, we can do Rescue maybe. We'll try it. In 2 games with the green-white deck, re-roll unless you invest in something. It's an awful green-white Kit Kats. Yeah, I've been re-rolling the 3rd one like every day, so I haven't had a chance to. I've been pretty much every single time a 251 turns up. Interesting, we can win through that. Doomfall is very annoying, so I'm gonna take that. I want you touching my hand. And touching my spaghetti. Knight Priest. No? Compass. Alright. Fair enough. We'll get down our treasure map. So, this is a dead card. This is pretty dead. Don't care about that. So he's got 2 cards that could be good. Alright. I should have upkeep there, actually. Which means I might as well just end step instead. Just got cut to ribbons? Damn, that's what this deck needs. Either that or a Torment of Hailfire. I want my 16th win condition. You know what they say about diversifying your threats? That's what this deck does with style. Binding my Cruel Rally? That's fine. I've got 3 other things that can win. I need land drops. Which means I need that upkeep stop. Land. It's not a land. That is, though. Wonderful. Oops, main. Go. Alright, need the upkeep stop for that treasure map as well. Gonna search himself out a plains. Fair enough. You have 4 Torments of Hailfire? I am very jealous. That I would build a deck around. Get yourself some Azor's Gateways, even though they're mythics and fairly expensive in that regard. And then you can torment for your life total. I think that's the best way to do it. Either that or just actually just normally ramp as you would. Our opponent might just win this because we have no mana, which is really sad. I hope not. He seems very suited to taking care of creatures, which bodes well for us. There's no point even Moment of Craving either of these. We got the wrong removal for the moment. Mm-hmm. Hey, a choop. Alright, I shall take that. Kill one, slow down the other. Probably see the Moment of Craving on this Chupacabra as well, to be perfectly honest, because he hasn't seen any other good reason to use it. Searches out more lands, so he's going to have his Maze of Ith soon. Which is completely fine. You're right, binding treasure maps is not okay. I'm with you there. Neither is wiping their entire board when I get the first chance. We'll see though. So, oh, I expected end step Moment there, so he could swing for 2, but I guess not. I don't know what he's hoping to find that's a better option, because there really isn't anything. Not with 2 toughness. Okay, there's a red. It's an end turn. That can't be good. Okay. Searching his library, so he hasn't set up his sideboard full of absolutely disgusting shenanigans. Mm-hmm. My turn. map. Oh, wait. Sad pandas. Okay, no attacks. Now is he gonna remember craving me? Your timing is odd, opponent, but I suppose that stops me from swinging. Our opponent is a spicy boy. I like our opponent. I can get behind the spice that he presents. Interesting. Well, we got nothing better to do. Start stripping his hand, I guess.
No fire, no a chase stokes the forge.
So how do we deal with this cruel reality? I suppose it depends on how this Rekindling Phoenix trigger stacks, and if he uses this Golden Demise here like he should. Swings and swings, because he knows I can't block and wouldn't. Yep. I needed this treasure map to draw me out of this. Okay. We lose our Angrath. Should be noted there is no option to pay 5 life. You have to destroy a planeswalker or a creature, or you lose 5 life. Which is what makes it very nice. So we're at 5-6. Next turn I could Cruel Reality him ourselves, but we lose quicker. I guess I might as well just like Hour of Devastation him anyway. At this stage. It's extra points of damage that I don't have time to take. And then I can double a Moment of Craving the Anointed Priest token at that point. Or if we get an untapped land, I can counter Cruel Reality him. And maybe the curses and the Vraska's Contempts and things like that can keep us alive long enough. We'll see. Ah, oh, that needed to be untapped. Really did. Alright. We got the double Moment of Craving, so we're taking effectively 1. Our opponent is a very, very spicy boy. I like our opponent. He's playing my deck, but in black-white. Interesting. What's the value in white and not red? I guess like approach out the sideboard because he's got these Masterminds acquisitions. That could maybe be it. I'll have to think on that one. Alright. We need to like gain life like a beast now. Phoenix is kind of like gaining life. Counter reality, go! Because it is a sack outlet for us. Which he might not have the removal for, but he certainly has the Golden Demise. Come on. Give me that life. You might need to play creatures to push the extra damage as well. Don't binding me. We were gonna have so much fun. Oh, never mind. Game over then, I guess. Swamp is not very good either. I liked my opponent, but then he countered my fun. Getting drained myself.
there's the board wipe. Yep. Drains me. I am dead as soon as he golden demises. I like my opponent's deck though. Nice, sweet. Binding put in work. Yeah. That it did. I think that swamp that we drew off the top though was kind of just like the nail in the coffin regardless. But it's exactly the same deck but with white. So less bird and more just straight up removal then, I guess. Alright, I guess it's time for the giveaway. I don't know how many of you guys entered it, but you've got a couple of moments to type in Mad Lad, no spaces, if you want to join the giveaway. While you do that, I'm actually gonna stare through the white and just see what I could do for a black-white variant of this. So assuming we're going the same kind of strategy, it means I'm cutting out the Angrath, which means discard is no longer a thing. Burn's no longer a thing, but you don't really need it anymore, because you get the removal from your bindings and things like that. You can have Pouncers as your annoying creature instead of Rekindling Phoenixes. You could maybe go like a life gain route and then have Azor's Gateway to finish your opponent off with the Torment of Hailfire or something like that. I liked my opponent's deck though. We'll have to try that out sometime. Alright guys, let's do that good old giveaway. The winner is Gross Stuff. Congratulations, buddy. I shall whisper you a wonderful key that grants you entrance into the wonderful world of Magic Arena. Congratulations, I hope you have a ton of fun with it. And there is your key. Rigged. Definitely. Enjoy, buddy. Alright, how long have we been going? Oh, we got 1 more hour. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, let's switch out decks, I think. We've, apparently the meta's shifted since yesterday, so Angrath control is no longer good anymore. Let's go Izzet spells. You are welcome. Let me know how the key entering goes. See you later, 1Speed. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. Is it board wipes? What have you got? A playable hand. Okay. Alright, let's just go Island and Opt. Please don't be blue-black control. I'm done playing against you today. That's okay. There might be pirates. Or it could be blue-black control after today's mess. Sure, I'll take that. Means I can Magma Spray and Opt. So we'll spray this now just in case. Just in case he's running counters. It'd be annoying if he kept it around. Grath is the weirdest planeswalker. He's also my favourite. Alright. Okay. Looks like Izzet Spells is the meta changer right today. Born Pioneer. Eh. Danos, I apologize because I'm probably going to destroy you. I wish they'd improve the matchmaking so I didn't go against beginners. It's not even that I think I'm better than them, it's just that I know my card pool is substantially better than theirs. So there is pretty good odds that I'm going to win, which is a bit of a shame. So I don't want to put off new players.
We'll see. Somebody has heard that blue-black control is a thing, apparently. Oh, great. Oh, I have been had by a few beginners, totally. Those precons are capable of some pretty nutty draws. Let's strike you. Let's allow the countervailing winds to be a 3-mana sensor. Goody. Treasure map. Sure. Oops. Nope, stop. Thank you. Supreme Will. Cancel. Supreme Will. Sure. Sucks, but I'll get over it. Danos, are you there, buddy? Alright, that sucks. Might cycle that for a land drop. Allow me to open, still hold up countervailing winds if I get that land. Which hopefully should do me some good. And alright then, mono 4 drops. Good. Awesome. Be really cooking with gas now. Do I cycle this? I guess I do. I need that land drop. Oh my god. Stop! Remember when I said that was probably going to win against the pre-con deck? This is how you lose. Evolving Wilds. Thank Christ for that. Alright. Let's get some blue. And we'll pass. Fake out a counter. Evolving Wilds. Mm-hmm. Alright. He's ready to pass. I will keep the opt to power my Drake. And opt again. Treasure map. Nice. I'll take it. It's mana. I like mana. More mana. There's no value in Primal Amulet just yet. Are these legendary on the other side? No, they're not. Oh boy. I'm tempted to slam both of them then and just start charging them up. And then triple pulled from tomorrow. Oof. I'm going to treasure map though. This is a smart play. That is not actually. Let's pass. I'm a blue-black control player. It was even what I won my last tourney with in paper before I retired. Oh, nice. I don't hate blue-black control in general, I just hate this blue-black control. Not even this blue-black control, because this is a precon with Scarab God free decks. Basically, I just hate Scarab God. And the bandwagon nature that he brings with him. Everybody gotta play that Scarab God deck. Here's Scudo. The streaming schedule is currently a bit up in arms, I'll be perfectly honest. I need to have more early days at the moment, so it's probably whatever times I end up going for is going to be 3 hours before the schedule below. At the moment, it's currently Saturday and either Sunday or Monday, essentially, as my streaming schedule. It's a little bit awkward now because the way that I work now is kind of just when I get called in at the stage, so I can't really plan around it too much. Ooh, nice. Very nice opponent. I'm hoping to do something similar. Before Scrub God. Yeah. You'll get one wild card and you'll know exactly where to put it. I'm trying to think what double Wellspring in terms of burn could actually do in this deck. I think I've only got... Well, okay. I'm actually just going to opt to Scry, I think, and upkeep Scry. And then we can Primal Amulet with Magma Spray to trigger both. The greedy away. That I will take. That will help a little bit with the Scrub God. So if I was to scry here, it's fine actually because I get the treasures. I was hoping... Yeah. Take the treasures. Take that. We get to go to our main Primal Amulet. And then try not to give me an excuse to crack my treasures, please. So that I can draw cards with them. Thank you.
Sure.
Go right ahead. 33 cards in his deck. It's the Scrub God. He's opting. Sure. Should opt out. That's what I'm telling you. Well, that worked out now, didn't it? I'll take you two. This is really where I wish I had a Torment of Hailfire now. Double Primal Amulet. Oof. Spicy. Yeah, I try to post on Twitter about my streaming schedule as often as possible. That and the Discord. Because it is a bit random at the moment. And I wish I could change that, but I cannot, unfortunately.
Slammer Drake. You need 4, don't you? Yeah, I always feel like this is 3. It feels like a 3 kind of effect, but
sure, why not? He's got the tubes. I have got the no craps given. Yep, go right ahead. Goes to combat, we'll Magma Spray. Resolve or not, I get the trigger on my Primal Amulets. Sure. It's fine by me, I will take 2. Alright, Treasure Cove, be kind. Show me what you've got. Where's Lab Maniac when you want him? There's my win con. Oh my god. Jesus, RNGesus, please. Please, be kind.
Ugh. So I have the Abrade to stop an extra 2 points of damage, but I also have this pull from tomorrow. I could try for the pull now. If he has a counter, then I got nothing. If he doesn't, now's the best time to do it, because I'm allowing him to draw into another one, and there's no way he's tapping out completely. No music this time? No, not for this one. I like to do VODs for YouTube on occasion, so
if I'm ever hoping to put music on, then I can't do that, unfortunately. Could put on gaming soundtracks though. Won't be against that. But yeah, the off-stream, off-scheduled kind of streams are where I usually put the music on. Okay, Braid. Do your thing. I'm so close to flipping these amulets that there's no way that I don't wait for the pull from tomorrow. At least turn up the game music. What game music, Lumi? There isn't any. I wish there was. Apparently we're not in that stage of development though. Come on then. Oh my god. You know what I love about Magic the Gathering? Mana. So good. 4 cards in hand. Chances he hasn't got a counter. I'm going with slim to none, although I could play around Supreme Will and Censor at the very least. But, I mean, there's cancels and negates in here, so... Alright, so let's just go for it. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We can pull for 4 and play around Supreme Will. It's not terrible. Let's just do it.
Yeah. I also had 2 mana cost reduction as well. That's a thing.
That's fine though. Yay, I have new lands now. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's nothing good that I can play with a Primal Wellspring. The good sign about it is, though, that he has to double counter everything now. Triple counter, technically, if I want to go that far. If it's an instant or sorcery. So we got that going for us. Do we live that long, though? Because this flood is real. Fire Song and... yeah, okay. It's just obnoxious. Go. What is this card? It's a Minotaur Cleric. I can get behind it. Oh, is that the Brawl dude? Yeah. It's pretty sweet. When I was a kid, we used to use a thing called the radio. Oh, that's nice. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have 3 counters, opponent? Or a way of giving them +20, +20? That'll work. Alright, pass the turn. I think I've got some illuminations that'd allow me to draw my hand. That'd be nice. There's a Glyph Keeper. Alright, well. Yeah, more lands. Love it. Great. It's been a fantastic match, opponent. I really love the bit where we drew tap lands all game. That was fun. A red-green deck. Can I make dinos? I did get a new... I do have Lizard Bros, but it was an old pre-con rebuild. Let's have a look at dinos. I do have a Mythic wildcard, but I don't think I want to spend it on... oops. On dinos. Those are my dinos that I'm working with. Oh, I've got Polyraptor as well. And 2 Carnage Tyrants. Yeah, we can make a fun dino deck, I suppose.
How do I want to take advantage of Wayward Swordtooth? Other than playing 26 lands. Which is how I play use him in my mono green deck. I'll play Mardu, burn life gain plus Primal Amulet with some copies of them. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
We'll come back to you, Wayward Sawtooth. I don't know if I want you in this deck just yet. I certainly want Savage Stomps. 3 of those. Definitely want the mono green, 1 green thing that I've forgotten. Commune with the Dinosaurs. Plenty of them. I want my Forerunners. Only got 2 Forerunners. Have I got any wildcards? No. That sucks. Polyraptor combo. Looking a bit grim, unfortunately. Let's see. Nothing there. Maybe some braid action. I don't know if I want to go Rile. I don't think I've got enough Enrage cards to really make good use of it. Ranging Raptors. I got 3 of those. Could maybe play a Rile. Pretty much kills tokens in its tracks. I guess maybe we're going the ramp plan then, and in which case I would like some of my 3-mana land ramp dudes. 1 copy of Drover, that sucks. That's real bad. You have Naggle of Vitalist to make up for it, I suppose, but need some enchantment and artifact removals. So where is my Thunderhand Migration? Sure. My 3-mana Dino. I guess we're going a ramp with Gift of Paradise. Could do New Horizons instead, but I think we might need the life gain against red deck wins. It's very annoying otherwise. Single copy of Mouth to Feed. I can't wait until I can not have single copies of things. That'll be fun. There they are. Crashing Brontodons. 6 more cards. How do wildcards work? You essentially redeem the wildcard of whatever type it is, so common, uncommon, mythic, or rare, and you get 1 card of whatever you want as long as you don't have 4 of them. So if I had an uncommon wildcard, I could get my 3rd copy of Thrashing Brontodon. It's essentially as though your pack had exactly what you wanted in it, which is a cool idea if they handed them out enough, which they don't. Path of Discovery. Maybe like a Path of Discovery Swordtooth plan. If I ever hit extra lands, I ramp like a crazy dude. That sounds like fun. So give me those Swordtooths. And then we're going to run extra lands. We're running only 3 mountains in this deck? It is practically mono green, actually. That's interesting. Huh. I need it to be red, though, for the daily. And, of course, Forerunner. So I guess we could go Evolving Wilds in order to splash it. Colourless. I do prefer this one, but I don't want mismatched Evolving Wilds. Run an extra one of those, an extra one of those. That's 26 lands. It's a pretty nice skew. This is going to be interesting. We'll see how this one works out. This is bad dinos. There we go. Alright. Let's export bad dinos and then I'll make a deck list for you guys. So, paste deck list. This is bad dinos. There it is. And okay, and set as current. Sweet. Alright, let's see what we can do. You know what? Let's get some Final Fantasy 8 soundtrack to kill that little bit of dead air that we have. Set it back to the beginning because apparently after my last stream it remembers where it was. Oh yeah, give me some battle music right now. Let's go. Terrible dinosaurs. Still streaming? Yeah, of course, buddy. Of course. It's Joda the Archmage. Oh man. Shouldn't you be crewing the Weatherlight at this point? Alright, that sounds awful. Throw it back. How often are you able to open the vault? I think their intended plan is about once a month. Wow, this hand. Oh no. Sure. No. Go. Is she not? I thought she was one of the Weatherlight pilots. I don't really care about the lore all that much, so yeah. It's just a thing I heard. There was a lovely flavour win in the set. All of the crewers of the Weatherlight have enough power to actually crew it themselves. As part of the card game, which I found very fun. Commune in that forest. Silver lining, our opponent's not playing a very fast deck. Downside, it's probably another gosh darn approach deck. Alright. Let's go Raptors. Stop the shenanigans. This might be a bit too loud, actually. Let's turn it down a little bit. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. If you get 4 of a card and you get another copy, it doesn't become a wild card. Oh yeah, I know. I guess maybe I confused you with my if you have 4 or more. No, essentially you can't craft a 5th copy with a wild card, was kind of what I was getting at. It's just mouth. Not off to a great start with this Dinos deck, but it is terrible, so there is that. Probably don't need this a braid, in all honesty. Probably need a 4th copy of Savage Stomp. If we're going for a splash, then I only really want Atali and the Forerunners as the splash, because otherwise we get kind of situations like this, which I'd rather not deal with. An Essence got me, bro? Nope. Alright. Swing. Gets us towards our Carnage Tyrant, which puts on more pressure than this Raptors does. Okay. Saying this dumb that it doesn't. Yeah, I suppose that'd be an okay design, I suppose. If you're gonna screw you over by adding a very, 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 very minuscule amount to the vault, you might as well give me a wild card while you do it. I suppose if they were gonna dump the actual vault itself, that'd probably be how they do it. But that's never gonna happen, so. Alright, Commune. Didn't want to see any of that. Wanted a land. Already got the Brontodon. Not sure what. I guess he's the Embalm deck, so I mean, 3rd Brontodon to take care of a 90 procession is reasonable, I guess. And play it out because we can. Kind of stalled out now, though. I don't think he's complaining. I think it's constructive feedback. I'm happy to discuss it. Just as long as it doesn't become like panic, everybody we're gonna die kind of talk, then it's fine.
Floor to the strong. That's the second time I've seen you in my entire life.
Choose any number of creatures with power 4 or less. Maybe 4 or less. Because I can't. Oh boy. Well, I kind of feel like this is the exact same board state, except for his graveyard is now full. Sacred Kitty. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Am I gonna need it? I might need it. Actually, no, it's just can't afford to tap it and gift out a Brontodon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh boy, it's fun. Alright, so we can Brontodon. Brontodon, sack, take out the Excellence Binding. I'm just wondering if we can do anything before that. We could maybe... We can stomp the cat token before it goes out. I think I'd rather save the stomp for the Carnage Tyrant so we can hit bigger things. Alright. That's the turn. Nice. Where's the thanks? I need a thanks emote. I want to thank my opponent for thinking my play is nice. Should have... Ah, the untapped mana for a braid. Yeah, you're right, actually. Good point. I'm not sure what it hits, mind you, but... Yeah, you are right. Ooh, I get to draw a card. Sure. Maybe, anyway. We'll see. Block. My hand isn't great. How about yours, opponent? There's the red mana. Alright. So what would be really nice roundabout now? Well, a board wipe. I could splash Hour of Devastations, actually. It's what my mono-green deck is lacking, actually. A way to clean up the board when it's just not going very well. Like right now. This is why we're here, though. It's why we start up a deck. To experiment with new things.
See what works, what doesn't. So right now, without the 4 playset of Wayward Swordtooth, the extra land drops side of it isn't exactly doing as many favours. Ooh. Alright. It's looking like Stomp the Cat, Abrade the Cat. But that's a pretty nasty board.
Yeah, I think an Hour of Devastation right now would be lovely. Alright, so Stomp the Cat. Unfortunately, we can't swing in because our toughness is just pathetically low. So, I'm just going to Abrade the cat, and I'll do it while he's tapped out. I'd rather not deal with a counterspell if I don't have to. Could feed for 2 as well. Leaves me with 4 mana left over if I do it next turn. Or I could do it now and have plenty of mana for all the nasty stuff. Yeah, I suppose I could have stomped with Enrage. Wow, okay. Alright then. I guess I don't know what I'd have drawn.
Oh dear. It's too late for this kind of man's flood. I'm not prepared for this. God dang. The third card. Oh boy.
This is just not funny. I'm not having fun. RNGesus. Who pissed in your cornflakes and made you king? God damn. I realise we didn't put any deserts in either. There should definitely be some Hashep Oases in here. And cycle lands. So we want to put Hour of Devastation in. And we want to put in Hashep Oasis and cycle lands. Yeah, okay. Vizier of the Windmaw. One Raging Raptors for this situation. We do have 3 of them in the deck. They just died. Right there. That's a kitty. We're actually just dead because of the Wind Guide. Oh, that would have been real nice. Yeah, we're just dead to the flyer. Oh, perfectly timed music. Wow. Okay. Let's make some changes. Well, if we're making the Hour of Devastation change, we can run more red lands. The thing is, we were only running 3 red cards, or 4 red cards because of the Braid. So, the mass splash didn't seem like it was worth it, but definitely want some hours. Oops. Ah! Stop it! Hour. Probably want Hour of Promise, to be honest, as well, then. Thin out our deck. It's a lot of 5-drops. Definitely 2. Do I want low curve ramp or do I want high curve ramp? Or do I want a mixture? Let's go to lands anyway. Let's sort those out. Let's see. We want Hashep Oasis. 1, 2, 3. Some deserts in as well, I suppose, so we can cycle them away if we get flooded out. Same goes for you, I suppose. Cut 1 forest. I think the extra mountain's fine. We've got the Gift of Paradise to splash the red as well, so it's not too important that we do have the red mana until...
Unless we want it before we have the Gift of Paradise out.
Is the one of Ramanap Ruins even worth it? I think it's a bit too low impact for something that's trying to be really high impact. It's like a absolute wreck your face kind of moment. So what's bad? Cut 1 Sun's Avatar. Have it in there as kind of the grab it with the Forerunners if we need life kind of situation. Sword Tooth hasn't had a chance to prove itself yet. Gift of Paradise did well. Maybe it's these Thunderherd migrations. I feel like,
maybe I'd rather have maybe an extra one of them and less of the mana dorks so they can be interacted with, but then again, same goes for early game blockers as well. You can use the mana dorks for that. Play set of Vitali, captured flag, ranging raptors, Ripjaw raptors, Ryle, AoE Ryle, Forerunner, and the haste buffer. That sounds like quite the deck, I'll be honest. Let's cut one of those. I'm gonna try it without the Hour of Promise, but we might want it. I was hoping that this would get rid of the flood, but I imagine the deserts to cycle should help. Maybe we need a bit more pingy action on the ranging raptors. I don't know. I just don't have the wild cards to make this a good deck. So it's kind of here just to try and get dailies with. Which you might guess by the fact that I've had those dailies stuck there. I don't really want to do. I think this might actually be the last game of the night anyway though, guys. It's running on a bit late for me. Alright. I like this hand. It's turn 1 Commune, turn 2 tap land, turn 3 Raptors. We can hold up Savage Stomp then to get some Enrage action, yeah? That seems reasonable. Commune. I do need the 4th mana. I also really like all of these cards though. This is potentially good. I'm just going to take the mountain though. Hey, it left a tally on top. Oh wait, never mind. Gift of Paradise. Nice. He's opting. It's probably controlling. Blue, white. He's controlling, alright. I doubt this Savage Stomp's actually going to get any action then. Sadly. Forerunner can ping it though. If it resolves. Maybe we can get a Polyraptor combo going. I'm yet to pull it off. I only got the Polyraptor the other day, so... Forerunner's going to resolve. It's just if I get the Polyraptor, it's going to be a while until I can actually make good use of him. So I guess I still Forerunner, but for ranging Raptors or something like that. Let's see what we've got. We can make a 5 mana play next turn. See, that's really far away. Carnage Tyrant's really good because it's control. Kind of annoying to deal with, although he does have double white, so Settle the Wreckage could be a thing, which would deal with him just fine. That might still be the call though. Yeah, I think so. I need a way to pressure him, and Carnage Tyrant's the only thing I can see resolving and actually doing that job. It does require that he needs a specific answer for it as well. Desert of the True. Alright. Mountain Gift. Green or red? Green. 1, 2, and 3. He might counter this, yeah. Because he knows that that's going to lead him towards the Carnage Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant bad. But land drop next turn might be. I wonder if this is a bug and it's actually showing me that land. We'll see. I doubt it. Nope. It shows me a different land instead. Still good. Let's go. Knew this was coming. So we can never attack into 4 open mana. Not comfortably, anyway.
On the same note, though, if we don't, he's probably going to be an approach list, as it kind of demands that I swing into it. Verdant Sun's Avatar. Well, I'm going to swing in now, because I get to follow it up with a 5-5 that can threaten. Keep my Forerunner around for Polyraptor shenanigans or anything like that. No sense in running that into a settle either. Yep. That's one down. Just straight up can't play around it though. I will decline this action. Mills and Plains. How far is he off of 5? Oh goody. Gonna settle me again. Gonna commit me. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely playing approach then, because memory is pretty sweet at just straight up winning the game. So we might see an approach here. If we see an approach, we see memory and we lose. Brontodon. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean not helpful in the slightest. I can trade my 3-4 for a 3-3. Just counter it. Wow, okay. Searches. Finds a Supreme Will. Setting up that dig. He doesn't really need it though, because he has the memory. Which means he doesn't have the Supreme Will if he's digging, would be my guess. It's 17 life though. Oh boy, he's got it all. Another Verdant Sun's Avatar. Alright. Swing. Play the Avatar, which will get countered. Or exiled, pick your poison. Decline. Come on, Polyraptor Dream. Oh, there it is. Alright, we lose. He approaches, next turn he memories, then he approaches, so we've got 3 turns to kill him. Plus he gets an extra 7 life, so 3 turns to deal 21 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. Baffling End. Brontodon, okay. Trade a 3-3 for a 3-4 for a 3-3, I guess. Tyler looks so fun until he played him. He should have got some sort of evasion. Yeah, I used to have him on a red-black control deck, but he was just so fragile that I ended up cutting him. I needed creatures that either died and came back, hence Fire Chicken, and I needed some other stuff that was just hard to deal with, so my enchantments and things like that. But yeah, Tali took a turn off before he even hit you, so you had plenty of time to deal with him, unfortunately, so I ended up cutting him. He's a fun card, though. There's also the fact that his payoff could just be that you exile 2 lands. Top deck approach with a Tali. Oh boy. Come on, opponent. You're already BMing me with this deck. Alright, he's getting a yoga. I'll throw it out that often.
There we go. Our opponent's entered the land of the living.
I will decline. Yeah, now he gives the oops. Hour of devastation. Wrong board state. RNGesus. 12. It wouldn't go into your deck, no. Or I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. That's a good point, actually. Into its owner's library, no. It would go into the person who owns the card. Alright then. We won't have time to use it, but... maybe. Yeah. Attacking like that without the Forerunner. For that exact reason. Give me some red as well. Alright, so we get to Polyraptor combo for whatever good that does us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd never design a card that goes into your opponent's deck. Just in case they accidentally take it home at the end of the day. He's opting. And there's his approach. Fun police, wee woo, wee woo.
You got so close.
I mean, he'd have had to give us an extra turn, but at least we could have gone out with style, with plenty of Polyraptors.
You know, that would have been nice. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the stream today. Thank you very much, guys, for hanging out.
If you haven't yet done so, be sure to follow the stream to get notifications when I go live in the future. As I mentioned earlier, it's a little bit sporadic at the time, so if you do hit that follow button, make sure you get the notifications as well, and you'll get a little pop-up when I go live. Other than that, hope that our winner enjoys his arena key. Hopefully it has worked out for him. And yeah, before we go, should we pass you on to somebody else then? I need to get used to doing that. Let's see if we can find someone to host.